Hello everyone, CrystalFissure's here. Welcome to another update on this exercise machine here. Like that. It's pretty nice. I don't really use it often enough, but it's cool. I thought it's another setting to do a video on, isn't it? I think this thing with down here with like your legs, you do like your leg thing, you lift up, and I think you go to the 40 kilos, but 40's heavy. Anyway, balls as well. Future Balls Australia. So, I just wanted to point out one thing about the Spyro LP that I haven't started yet, Spyro 3. I was meant to start that, but the internet went out, as you may have noticed, the lack of videos for like almost a week. So instead I reckon I'll start it next Wednesday. I reckon next Wednesday, no matter what. But that will mean I'm going to have a spam of parts of stuff going up in the next couple of days, which may piss off your subscription feeds. That may piss you off because I'm going to put like, Crash will just be normal, you know, the 2 parts is one type thing, but the CNK I might put like 4 or 5 parts up. However, I still need to actually beat the level, the velos level, the first time you first velo, because it's freaking difficult. It's difficult, it's actually very difficult. So, I'm having to actually practice for that. So that should be good, yeah. In other news, what else we got? Skylanders, completely forgotten about that. I will keep doing it, I'll just put up a part here and there. No one gives a fuck. It's just a disgrace. So I'll just put them up whenever, maybe in the morning, weird time for me, and then like prime time for Americans. See if maybe I'll give it another try. Maybe people might be interested again if I put it back up. Ration Clean into the Nexus as well. That's doing well. I'm liking that. I'm thinking though, instead of doing all that game again for challenge mode, I may do a challenge mode stream, like a live from just playing through the whole game in challenge mode again to just, you know, 100% just and make it one big part, you know, because I think I've noticed that Spyro retrospective I started, that was just an on the cusp. I was just like thinking, I was just sitting there, I was thinking, I should just record Spyro 1 again, because I hadn't done it since 2010. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing that a bit more often, big longer parts, not for current LPs, not for existing LPs. I won't be doing that with Spyro. I want to make every part separate. However, I might redo Ape Escape with the retrospective setting, and maybe even Monsters Inc. with the retrospective setting, just because it's the perfect opportunity to redo things I did back when I was younger. Sorry, back when I was younger. However, with a new look on it, with like a 2013/2014 now look on it, you know, because some of the views would have changed or evolved or gotten more specific or what, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you get a different take on it, you know what I mean? Some of those LPs, like, you know, they weren't amazing, but they weren't shit, but they weren't like amazing in terms of in-depth analysis, so I'll be able to kind of do that with a lot of games. I probably will stop at around 2011, I reckon, just because then it's like kind of repeating. But maybe Bugs Life, maybe I might do rebooted Bugs Life. We'll see what's going on. It's not that I'm doing this to be like just a repeating everything and just like a pathetic, you know, like idiot that wants to just redo my LPs every second. Not like that. It's more just the fact that it's a different format for people that may have missed it years ago. Because obviously I've got way more subscribers than I have now than when I had back then. You probably haven't seen these LPs. Like, there's certain games I want to redo that I think like in big chunks, like the retrospective, that allow me to do that without like being at such an infringement on your feet. You know, there won't be like a part of it every day. It'll be more like one part that's like an hour that you get to enjoy, you know, and if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't have to, and it's not going to piss you off in terms of constantly being there. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of the little things a bit, because people love the Spyro stuff, and, you know, obviously Spyro 1 is leading into Spyro 3. So, that's that. In personal news, still wearing the same shirt that I like wearing these ones. I'm waiting for Christmas though. Waiting for Christmas because I'm getting quite a few clothes from the parents, I know, and Grand Christmas 6 as well. That's going to be good. And a car radio. So, pretty good Christmas this year. I think that's it. I would anymore think I'm like a sport brat. But yeah, game, car radio, and, you know, some clothes. Nice. And then you know, and speaking of the car, I've done like 25, 26 hours of this recording, so I've got like 50 to go. I'm going to be able to get that done in time for the next meetup, which means we'll be able to drive everywhere. I reckon I'll be able to do it. If I can do like 1 or 2 hours a day, I'll be able to make it, which should be good. So, with that being said, that concludes the update. Got a haircut yesterday as well. I haven't really kind of tried it at the moment, but you know, it's a haircut. And it's very short. It's the first time ever it's gone back to 3 for like a very long time. But yeah, that concludes the update. Again, another random one. We got, you know, bloody doing it everywhere. I'm doing it everywhere in the house. I'm trying to, update every single place in the house. And you lift up like that. You can't see it, but you lift like that. And then this one you lift down. But yeah, so this was an update brought to you by this exercise machine. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in a future video. Goodbye. And remember, Balls Australia.